parlaying off that a little bit and talking about a way that many people view their Hex investments every single day is the Staker app, which
Hmm.
we haven't. I mean, we don't really talk about it much on here, just because I don't know what's the point. I guess maybe we could. That's one of those things where, when it comes to educating newer people that might be onboarding or getting into Hex, making sure they understand the Staker app, I think it's a good thing. It's a nice, easy way to view everything in one place. Pretty sleek app, but basically what the Staker app is, if you're not familiar, is just an app, obviously, that you can connect any wallet that you have Hex in to, and view all of your stakes. So if you do have, how degen are we, 10 MetaMasks or something,
Yep.
maybe not degen, maybe just secure, actually.
Right. Yeah, I
But
was going to
if
say it's not a
right,
bad thing.
yeah, if you have that many, connect them all on Staker so you can see everything right there. So you're not like, okay, I got a staking ladder here, I got one over here, so you're not clueless about what your investments look like. But anyway, there is an update. There's a new version of the Staker app, and it's interesting because, basically leading up to it, I mean, everybody was really excited. And now today, I actually see some split from some people about the way that it looks. Ewok, I know everybody was amped about it, but David Fader, who is a really interesting guy, I think you probably have seen more of his material than I have. But he was on Twitter a little bit earlier saying that he was like extremely disappointed in it, actually. And one point I think he made that was good, that I agree with, was the shilling, or the posting of like some other shit coins on the front of it. Let me just say real quick and I'll let you go. He said, "It's a sad day for crypto. Staker app V2 is not what I expected. Here's my constructive criticism on what to fix. Number one, shit coins listed on homepage. Remove that. Number two, limit on external wallet tracking. Remove the limit." Agree with that. Three, missing HEDRON, ICOSA staking, add it. And then I think he probably talks some more, but that's the main point. But what do you make of it? What do you make of David's response to it?
Well, couple things. I kind of agree with the shit coins, but if we want to onboard other communities, you want to get them in somehow, right? You've got to get them in front of Hex. And how do you do that? Well, you include the coin that they have, whether it's Shiba Inu or Doge or Bitcoin or whatever it is. You have to include it. I'm sorry, and people aren't going to want to hear that. And you can't interact with that stuff on. I don't think. Maybe you can, but I'm not sure. But yeah, you don't want to hit them right on the front page of it. Maybe that wasn't the front page. I'm not sure. Either way, Staker app has more functions than just being a MetaMask monitor for your stakes, though. There is a Gnosis Safe Wallet functionality that is also built into that, where you can do all of your stakes and unstakes and things like that built right in. So that is part of the premium package, right? You do have to pay a little bit more for the Gnosis Safe. I think it's a couple bucks, maybe $5-10 to get that functionality. But the argument with that then is you don't have access to your HEDRON stuff. You can't mint it without exposing your private keys into another the Gnosis Safe platform where you would import everything to be able to claim that. And I think that's why a lot of people were upset that he was talking about supporting Zen, but not talking about supporting HEDRON and ICOSA.
Oh, I didn't know that. No
Yeah,
wonder. No
so
wonder. I didn't
that's
know this.
why you're seeing a lot of saltiness right now. So we all know, so Steph and Firebun are the creators of Staker app. They've been working tirelessly and doing all this pretty much for free. I know they make a little bit in fees because there is, with the Gnosis Safe, there's a way to pay your gas fees in whatever you want. So you can pay them in USDC, you can pay them in Hex, you can pay them in ETH. So it's a neat thing where they kind of prepay the fee and then charge it out of your account with whatever token you want. So it doesn't have to be Ethereum. You can pay your gas fee with Hex if you want. So anyway, there's all this stuff that was, created with the Gnosis Safe. However, it was missing a couple things. And I do believe, they thought version 2 would maybe integrate those. But again, as I kind of started to say and lost train of thought, we know Steph has been a perpetual HEDRON dumper. He dumps it. He claims that, he had flat out admits it. Every time he gets it, he mints it and sells it. So he's not a holder of it, and I don't know why he's not a big fan. But I did see a comment from Alex and said, just when I thought we didn't need another product, well, looks like I'm adding something to my to-do list.
I did
So he might be actually coming out with something. There was another guy who I can't even remember the name of the site at the moment because I didn't get a chance to check it out. But there's another site that kind of does the same thing. Now, I don't know if they have a mobile version. But, the good thing about Staker is being on the Gnosis Safe. It is very secure. It does have a 24-word seed phrase. There's a lot of security with it. But again, it was lacking a couple things. So be it. People get upset over some really weird things, when people are putting stuff out. And if you don't like it, you kind of just don't use it, right? I mean, that's the mentality of if you don't like what's on TV, turn the channel. I don't understand why people get upset when things are free. The other thing they were upset about is now I think you can only monitor a couple wallets. So if you had those 10 wallets of 10 MetaMask addresses, as a regular user, you can only monitor maybe 1 to 5 or something like that as a regular user. Premium users can monitor up to 20 or 25. So, again, $2, $3, $5, whatever it may be, get yourself a Gnosis wallet if you really want to monitor that many from your cell phone or design something yourself. That's kind of where it's at right now. And, I do appreciate David Feeder. He's always been a good part of the community. He's always been very technically savvy, puts out videos himself. He's very smart. Met him in Vegas, spent quite a bit of time talking to him and hanging out with him. He's a good guy. So, I respect his opinion. So some of the things were a little bit lacking. I do agree with him, though. Before you add all these other crazy crap coins, add your HEDRON and ICOSA. There are people that, would definitely use it. So now that that's been brought up, we'll see if they integrate it in a newer update. But yeah, V2 should be rolling out soon. I know Android started to roll it out, and I got an alert saying that the iOS version would be out fairly soon too, hopefully in another week or so.
Sweet. Yeah. The more I think of it, I do agree with you on the other coins on the front page. Yeah. It kind of is the same thing as the, bigger influencers suddenly starting to talk about Hex. Hey, you have to welcome these people with open arms. Like everybody sees the light and sees what real crypto and real DeFi is eventually. So yeah, you gotta have bridges there. So
hexpassiveincome.com. My friend Crypto Coffee has created what I think is probably the best course for a new cryptocurrency investor. Not only that, but these courses usually charge an arm and a leg. Crypto Coffee is only charging $200. I think right now he actually has a discount for $150. I have a link below in the description. If you are new to crypto, do not understand Hex and how it works, click the link below. It's a quick, easy course. He only gives you the basics. I personally, myself, have thought about creating an intro to crypto course in the past. I don't think there's any reason to do so because Matt, Crypto Coffee, has already taken care of that. And I don't think anything needs to be added by anybody else. So check it out. The link is in the description and sign up to Hex Passive Income today.